Hello, and welcome back to the saga that is my abandoned plant room. Okay, to be more specific, I would not say it was like abandoned. Can I help you? Go back to where you were. You were fine there. Where was I? Yes. I wouldn't say it was abandoned, but it was definitely neglected. Oh, man. I didn't see those. Back up, please. Honestly, there's a lot of stuff going on in here. And I have just felt too drained, and honestly I didn't want to deal with it, and so I just kept procrastinating. I will say books were was the number one reason for my procrastination, because I did just get 5 new books, but that's beside the point. Yeah. Dang it. I keep looking around, and I will say my Millsbow is overrun with spider mites. I will put in a video of my poor Frydek. She's suffering. She's suffering bad. But I just keep looking at the plants that are out here, and I just see giant, so much webbing, and I can even see the spider mites from where I'm sitting there crawling around on their webs. And why did I put this off? Why am I like this? Now I've got to do the whole plant room now. I was just going to water everything and only shower off my cabinet, all the plants in my cabinet, but now I've got to do the entire plant room. I bet more than likely I've got to do the entire plant room. And I don't know if you can see it here. This leaf's dying off. What is with you and trying to drink my drinks all the time? But yeah. So that's depressing. And it makes me just want to shut the door, just walk out and shut the door and just not deal with it. But I decided today I was going to stop putting this off, because one, you guys need a video. Honestly, you guys need a video. And two, I don't want all my plants to die. What are you doing? But yeah. Anyways, if you're new here, I usually don't neglect my plants this much. I usually don't. But hi, I'm Emily. This one's Harley. Let's see. Sammy is right there being a good little boy. He's my oldest, so that makes sense. And let's get on with it. So, if you guys have noticed, I've done up my face a little bit more today for this video because I wanted to. But also, me and Alex are gonna go to Oktoberfest. Hush. Where were we? Yeah. There's kids. I say kids. It's like freaking teenagers sitting there running around out in front of the window screaming and making noise. And so now it's making them go off. Okay. Anyways, we are going to Oktoberfest tonight. So I went ahead and did my makeup because I didn't want to have to do it later. And I've got like less than 5 hours until Alex is going to be off work and home. So I gotta make this quick. So I'm probably just going to, well, I'm going to start with the cabinet. I'm going to start with the cabinet just because it's less plants. It's easier. Yeah. But that wasn't the only thing I wanted to do today. I want to finally just finish propagating my rat tail. The one little like strand that is like 80% broken off. I just want to finish cutting it and try and propagate it, and fingers crossed she makes it, because that would be depressing if she didn't. Don't start. But it's not just like the spider mites. I have let this room go. It is a total mess. There's dust everywhere. There's even like spider webs, regular spider webs in some places. So I've got to do something. I've got to like basically deep clean this whole room. But we're gonna start small today. Small. So I have to get those two things done. I also have to water. I haven't watered since like, at least like my whole collection, since before I left for Florida, like 3 weeks ago. I know, it's bad, I know. I mean, I've watered a couple things like here and there, like when I came back, but it's still probably been a good week to 2 weeks that anything has been like actually watered. So yeah, and I'm hoping these things are still alive. I've got to do something with these. They're definitely all tangled up, but they're little air plants that I got in Florida. They are not looking their best, but that's because they stayed in this bag for like a week, just out in my living room before I did anything with them, because honestly I forgot about them, and they're still in this bag. Now I have misted them and basically closed the bag up to try and like keep in humidity. But oh, these were tree cuttings that are dying. Yeah. Oh man, they're all falling off. Yeah, so I broke these off of a tree for my grandmother. I wonder if I can save them. Look at the bare spot. So this bag just has to be dealt with too. Okay, like when I say I have been procrastinating, I mean it. So yeah, enough dilly-dally talking. Let's do it. Let's do something. I'm gonna start with the rat tail because that end that's still attached is gonna have to callus off. So I just bought isopropyl alcohol. I just bought rubbing alcohol, alright? I gotta go find it. I will be back.
I just wanted to show you guys just like how bad this is. Like there's even webbing right here. It's like, look at that. Oh, I touched the leaf with my phone. Like it is so bad. I didn't think it got this bad. And like all over my Tycon here, if I can get it in the video. Like, look at how bad. This one bad too? Is this one not? There's a tiny, tiny bit of webbing right there. But like, hey, you go, girl. And like, you always get spider mites. So the fact that you really don't have spider mites, I'm so proud of you. Okay, back to what we were doing. Okay. I've got it. I've got the good. What's going on with your pot here? Now, I have not watered this since I got it. I don't remember how long ago that was, but you know what? It's fine. It's a cactus. It's fine. And it was just watered like the day that I got it. I remember that. So, we are going to, oh crap, it's a peel top. And I've got nails now. I've had nails now, like acrylic nails, for like 2 months. Going on 3. I still haven't learned how to open these things without just cutting into the top. We're using my teeth, but it's alcohol, so I'm not going to do that. We're just going to poke a hole. Now, if you've watched my videos for any length of time where I was sitting there propagating things, you know I do not sanitize my shears. I don't. It's a really bad habit. But obviously, I'm fixing that. With the whole diseased solderoy, I used these shears when I cut it up. So, and honestly, these things are like dirty as heck anyways. Like, look at that. They're so dirty. So, and I don't remember the last time I cleaned these, because I know I cleaned them after I cut that plant up. I just don't remember when. But anyways, we're fixing that, okay? I'll probably have to scrub these off, honestly. And you know what? For good measure, I'm cleaning off the whole thing. The whole thing. Okay, let this air dry for a second. So it is this one, but I'm just looking to see if this thing can even catch spider mites. I'd assume that it can, but honestly, I don't see anything. I just love that I have a cactus that I can actually pet. It's great. Yeah, I don't see any, which is good, because it's right above my Regal Shield, which is right next to everything else. And I think I saw them on my Regal Shield. So, which that corner is getting so like cluttered. Not like cluttered. There's not enough space. I have a new leaf on my Regal Shield and like it couldn't open and unfurl because there just wasn't enough space in between the leaves to be able to. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move that table, that glass table that it sits on, out. And I'm just going to, if I cut this, are like the pin's gonna go everywhere? I don't know. But see, so this white part has already calloused over. I need the green part to callus. So she's just gonna sit right there. And now this one's good to be watered. And look, they're like more level now. But that's okay, it's fine. So I think I'm gonna move that glass shelf out. And honestly, I'll probably, because I still have to do something with my desk. I've been procrastinating that too because I don't know where to put it. I don't know where to put my computer because I do have that built-in at the top of the stairs, but I don't want to be shoved in a dark corner. Like, nobody puts baby in a corner. And because most of you guys are older than me that watch my videos, tell me what movie that's from. I know what movie it's from, but like, let me know. What movie is it from? Because nobody puts baby in a corner. I think I should slow down on this coffee. Anyways, did I say I have 5 hours until Alice gets off? I've got 4 because he gets off early today. No! I'm not gonna have enough time. Okay, so I've got my water in the bathtub currently. And I think I'm gonna switch this around because the spider mites in there are pretty much contained. I'm gonna tackle all my big plants. There's even webbing on the freaking stem. I gotta show you this. Insert clip. So I think I'm going to do all my big plants. So that's my, I don't know if they're gonna fit in the bathtub. They don't usually fit in the bathtub very well. My Real Shield, my Thai Constellation, even though she really doesn't have anything, I might put the Zabrina in there. I might just wipe down her leaves. And my Micheliciana, which I can finally say that now, whether it's right or not, I don't know, but I don't stumble over it anymore. I've got to put my Micheliciana in there as well. Because it's all over like the stem and it looks like on the rhizome, and these spider mites are back with a vengeance. And then I think I'm gonna water. Shoot. I've really got to start I've got to start making poles too, because I've got to get these guys off of these other poles, or at least some of them. I mean, I guess I could extend a couple of them, but I want to get the bigger plants off of them. I think I'm going to use this one. This is the one that was from my medium silver. I think I'm going to use this one and just go ahead and extend the to Monstera Adansonii Mint. That's what I'm talking about. I think I'm just going to go ahead and extend her on this one. And she'll be fine. She'll be fine. But yeah, okay. That's the plan. I'm gonna put her back, get the water out of the bathtub, do something with these, and put those in the bathtub. Let's do it. Where did I put my clippers? Right here. So these leaves that are just bending down, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut them off. Excuse the mess. These are not ready to come off, but like honestly, it's fine. She'll have 4 giant others because I'll leave this other one on. And I'm gonna go ahead and just okay, so I've got lots of space behind me now. That's because they're all in the bathtub. Sorry if it's a little backlit, but I just had an idea. And like, don't mind this, it's the humidifier. It's fine. I'm gonna move just a little bit. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I might move the table and like spread the plants out. Like my Zabrina and my Tycon do not really get any of this grow light up here. They mainly just get like direct east facing sun in the morning. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to maybe move my table and spread them out along the window just so that they have more room, because the Zabrina is kind of far back, so she doesn't get that much like light. It's more of like a indirect like medium light. So I don't know, I'm just thinking. I think I'm also just gonna say forget it. And not forget it, but I don't know if I can say SCREW it on YouTube. But I'm gonna go ahead and move the table. I'm gonna move the table now just because everything's out of the way. I really don't want to because I don't have the space. I don't have the space for like any of this. Like, be warned, you're being moved. Like, it's a complete mess. But like, if I move this, because already the table's like
maybe 1.5 feet away from this windowsill. If I move it out anymore, like, oh, this room's so small. I'm not really gonna be able to walk, but the plants need lights, walking around, it's fine. I mainly just use that table for repotting anyways, and just shoving crap on it. So I'm thinking I might move that glass table like somewhere over here. I have a really cheap, like, just Amazon grow light. Doesn't have a time. I mean, it technically has a timer, but it's one of those built-in timers, so that would give me an excuse to come in here every day, to make sure I came in here every day, because I have to turn on lights. But that's what I'm thinking. It's one of those clamp lights, but it's not like my Sansi lights. It's just, it's not a very good light, but it would work. And so, like, that's what I'm thinking. If I could, I'd just either move this table A into the closet or B into my living room until I needed it, but it's such a hassle just how it's all set up here to move this table in and out of this room every time I needed it. So I think we're just gonna go with the no walking. And oh, the spider plants or spider mites moved to my Aglaonema. Can you see? You see the webbing right here? Oh no. You feel very, like, compacted. But you look dry. I did water you, like, I don't know, a week ago. I don't know, because, like, the top layer, you're not gonna be able to see it. The top layer, like right here, that looks dry, but this kind of looks a little wet. Do I water you? Do I not? Well, you'll get a little watered if I go spray you off, so I think I'll just go spray her off. But, I mean, let's see, are you gonna be able to see it? Let me, like, just look at that sadness. It's just, it's so sad. But they were mostly propagations anyways, so it's fine. It's fine. I'm sorry for moving you around so much, but yes, I think, but then where am I gonna put you guys? Am I just gonna put you back on the table? I have no idea. I think I'm just gonna set you up somewhere. I have no idea where, but I'm gonna try and set you up somewhere. And maybe you can just watch this chaos unfold with me. Dang my ideas. Let's go. Okay, what I'm also gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and water that cactus while it's down. I'm gonna move this too. So this one's leaning really bad. I already cut one leaf off. I don't know if I want to cut another one off because then it would just be two. I don't know. I don't know. There's another inflow. Okay. I got distracted. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna water that. Where did I just put? Which, by the way, if you don't know about this soil, you need to know about it.
yeah. This is the like only like actual fertilizer really that I've used since I had these plants. Like this is the fertilizer that I use for all my soil plants, all the plants that are in soil. And for the longest time, I used it for everything that was in pond as well. And only recently went to the Foliage Pro for everything in pond. Only recently, like a month or two ago. But yes, this is the reason all my plants are so big and beautiful after like, I think, well, I've only had houseplants for like a year, but I've only gotten into like the more rare, and I put that in quotations because everything's rare one minute and then like common the next, so you never know. But most of my other rare plants, I've really only had them for like 6 months, 6 to 8 months, probably more like 6 months. But yeah, so if your plants are not growing very fast and you'd like them to grow faster, try this out. It's on Amazon and it is linked down in the description if you are interested. Yeah, this is, I swear, this is like the only fertilizer I really use. And like before this, I used Super Thrive. So, anyways, which water jug do I want to use? I've got all my water jugs behind me. Can't really see them, they're on the floor. I'll just go ahead and start with this little one. I'll just use the little one. So this is 2 quarts. So technically it would be 1 scoop. 1 scoop for these 2 quarts because it's half a scoop per quart. But I tend to dilute it just a little bit. Now, I'm going to have to look back in my orders, but I'm still on this first bag. I'll put right here where, or like when I actually got this bag. But it's like $22 or something like that. And I think I got it in like January, February, March. And it's currently almost October. So, and I have over 100 plants. And I use this every watering. Like 90% of the time, every watering, I fertilize. So, and it comes with the scoop. By the way, this is not like endorsed or sponsored or anything like that. Like I bought this. I've been buying this. I'm not big enough to like get sponsorships. Okay, I'm just the little guy right now. But yeah, I've used this so much and I love it. And the fact that I'm still on my first bag. Like it's awesome. And for our little gnat problems that we have because we have plants, I use these BTI drops that are also linked in my description, if you so wish. And I mean, I'm just gonna put 2 drops in it. Honestly, it's probably a little overkill, but I usually put about 1 drop per quart. And because I use all these MITES jugs, like they're all interchangeable lids. So right now I only have 2 lids. I have no idea where the other ones went. It's fine. It's fine. Ready to go. Okay. So, just because the plant room's a mess. If you are new to my channel, I do something a little different. I top water and bottom water, don't fall over, all at the same time. So, I will put water in the top, let it drain, and then I will let the plant either sit in their decorative pot that does not have a drainage hole in it. It cannot have a drainage hole, otherwise water goes everywhere. Or in like one of these little nifty little trays. And I will allow the plant to sit in it and suck water up for like 20-30 minutes. I'm gonna say 20-30 minutes. I really mean sometimes they sit in there for like 2 hours because I forget. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just airing out all my dirty laundry today. This video is going to be long. I hope you guys are in it, ready for it. Don't fall over, please. And I just pour directly in. I'm just gonna add a little bit more just because I like the plants to have a pretty substantial able to suck up, especially since these trays have like little lines in them that will let them, like, that makes the pot sit up and not flush with the container, which is good if you're using it literally just to catch water, if you only water them sparingly, but it's fine. And you're just gonna sit right there. That's how I water, guys. I made this whole like 8-minute intro, or not even, it's not an intro, 8-minute segment about how I water and why you should use my fertilizer if you don't. It's not my fertilizer, but it's the one I use. Okay, let's continue. Where's my coffee? I found it. I found it. I ran out of coffee cups, so we've got the Mustang cup because it's a Mustang. It's an old Mustang. It's a 65 Mustang. It says it right there. Oh, either a whole bunch of you are going to subscribe to me or you're going to unsubscribe because I'm a mess. It's okay. We're all allowed to be a mess sometimes. I'm just a mess all the time. It's fine. Where were we? Oh, maybe I should pick up these leaves that have freaking spider mites on them. That'd be smart. I have a trash bag. We are not going to talk about how messy and disorganized I am. We're not going to talk about it. Oh, I don't want to move it. I've got to now, though. I've committed.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
This is probably going to make my movability worse, but I'm bringing the big boys back in and putting them back in their corner. And then we're just gonna move on to the next round of plants that are gonna get hosed down. I think this is a bad idea. Ugh. It's like 3 o'clock, guys.
I know I just cleaned this leaf off, but like, it's fine. It's fine.
I think I found the culprit. This was hiding underneath my table. This was my Birkin. Was. And I think this might be why I keep getting spider mites. Like, that's bad. I can see them moving. It's okay. It's okay. I don't even know what to do with that. I'll deal with it later. Back to it. My Syngonium mojito is like going off. Look at her. She's so pretty. She needs a moss pole. But we're doing okay for now. Okay, guys. It is day 3. Can you get out of my face, please? I don't get it. Get out of my face. Go. There you go. And today we are going to tackle the Mills bow. I've done everything else. You can see there's some plants missing and on my window. They are currently in the bathtub. So before I can move the plants that are in the cabinet, I got to get the ones out of the bathtub. But as you can see here, my little glass table is missing, but it's right here. See? I am a mess. Where was I? Yes. I'm a mess. Last night, I did it kind of late and then I totally forgot that I had plants in the bathtub. But I did all of those moss poles and then I finished what was up on my shelves. Technically, I still have to do these 2 cubbies because everything in there is basically just getting... They are a DED, so they're gonna go in the TRASH. But yeah, and all my hanging plants are in the bathtub at the moment also. But yeah, the plant room's a mess. I'm a mess. I still have this other cabinet to do at the very least. And my golden pothos, I have to do that one too. And like a couple other little things. But it's fine. We're gonna do those, but checking on this. So it's been 2 days since I cut this. Can you even see? Let me turn this light on. You can see it's starting to callus over, but this green part is where I cut it. It feels pretty calloused, but I think I'm gonna give it another day just to be safe. And yes, I look like a mess. Don't get me started. What the heck is going on here? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I want to show you this.
So, oh crap. I've got to do this one too. But my Hoya Bella here, she's getting so big. I think I'm gonna cut her. So I did have a peduncle, but it fell off when I took her out of the cabinet. But now I have another one right here. Let me. At the end. Let's see. We got, ooh, I knocked off a leaf. Got a little baby one right there. Yeah, this thing's covered too. Why didn't I do you already? But anyways, I think I'm gonna wash her off, and then I think I'm gonna cut and propagate her. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, let's, dang. I'm gonna set her down right here so she's not next to all the other plants that I just cleaned off, even though she was next to them. It's fine. Let's do the switcheroo. Let me bring those back in and we will start. But first, let me show you how my plant room is looking at the moment. It's gonna get worse before it gets better.